السلام علیکم، آئی ایم ہنا صدیقی فرام کینیڈا ون ٹی وی، اور ہم موجود ہیں یہاں پر پاکستان کونسلیٹ جنرل وان میں سیلیبریٹ کر رہے ہیں 76th انڈیپینڈنس سیلیبریشن فار پاکستان۔ آپ جیسے دیکھ ہی سکتے ہیں یہاں پر کی تمام یہاں پہ لوگ موجود ہیں سیلیبریٹ کرنے کے لیے اس ایونٹ کو۔ اور ایک اور خاص بات ہے جو آج کے ہمارے ایونٹ کی ہے، وہ یہ ہے کہ آج جو ہمارے ساتھ ہیں خلیل باجوہ صاحب جو ہیں جوائن کر رہے ہیں اپنی نئی پوزیشن، نیولی اپوائنٹڈ کونسلیٹ جنرل ہے، اور ہم ان سے بات کریں گے اور اس سیریمنی کو اٹینڈ کریں گے اور دیکھتے ہیں کہ کیا ہونے والا ہے اور کون کون لوگ آنے والے ہیں یہاں پر کون کون لوگ آنے والے ہیں اور کیا ہونے والا ہے۔ تو چلیے میں آپ کو لے کے چلتی ہوں اس تقریر میں اور دیکھتے ہیں کہ کیا پرومسز اور کیا اپ کمنگ ایکٹیویٹیز آنے والی ہیں پاکستان کے لیے۔
شریف
جی وعلیکم السلام۔ One step so that people are visible. All set ji? Recorded ہے یا please go ahead.
And we are as good as everybody else. عمران خان زندہ باد ہے، پاکستان کی جان ہے۔ خان عمران خان پاکستان، عمران خان پاکستان، عمران خان پاکستان، عمران خان پاکستان، عمران خان जिंदाबाद पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद इमरान खान जिंदाबाद पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद
Begin the ceremony formally. I would request Hafiz Saeed Mahmood for recitation from the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة. أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. والله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة. والرحمن الرحيم. والله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر. سبحان الله عما يشركون. والله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى. وسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم الأمين.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much on behalf of the Consul General. I want to thank you all for sparing time on a working day to celebrate Pakistan's Independence Day with us. I would like to particularly thank our very distinguished guests, Senator Salma Tawla Jan, our honorable members of Parliament, Robert Oliphant, Salma Zahid, Ikra Khalid, and Francisco Sorbara, our honorable members of Provincial Parliament, Shev Sabawe, Natalia Kusindova, and Stephanie Bowman. I would also like to thank our Deputy Mayor from Whitby, Maliha Shahid, and Deputy Mayor from Markham, Michael Chen. Thank you all and all the other distinguished guests. You are equally important and equally honorable for us. Now I would request Mr. Azhar Hussain to read out the message from the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Thank you, madam. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. A message of the Prime Minister of Pakistan on 76th anniversary of Pakistan's independence. August 14, 2023. The nation is celebrating the 76th anniversary of Pakistan's independence today. On this auspicious occasion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the entire nation, including overseas Pakistanis. This day holds a special significance in our hearts, for this historic day saw an unprecedented freedom struggle culminating in the establishment of the state of Pakistan. Today we pay rich tributes to the men, women and children who got together under the dynamic leadership of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah to struggle for the creation of a land they could call home. In the process, they established a glorious example of commitment and devotion to the cause of Pakistan. I also take this opportunity to pay homage to the Quaid-e-Azam's visionary leadership and other leaders without whom the dream of Pakistan could not see the light of the day. The nation will eternally remain indebted to them for gifting us with the precious gift of freedom. The freedom struggle for a separate homeland represented an idea whose time had come, an idea rooted in self-assertion and hope of a better tomorrow. It was for a country where our people could explore their potential and live a life in peace and prosperity in line with their glorious traditions, ethos, culture and values. The idea of Pakistan was much bigger than we can imagine. It was an aspiration which was shaped by a fear of living under the majoritarian principle advocated by Congress. The Quaid-e-Azam challenged this interpretation, which was meant to suppress Muslims' identity and keep them as a minority under the garb of Western democracy. On the one hand, he established that Muslims were a separate nation in every sense, and the demand for a separate homeland was historically justified. He warned that forcing them to live in a large country under the principle of majoritarianism was a recipe for disaster. On the other hand, he led a peaceful democratic and political struggle. So staunch was his determination and belief, unwavering in the justness of his cause, that the combined opposition of the ruling British and Congress failed to dent his resolve. Two lessons are noteworthy in this regard. One, unity was one of the most remarkable aspects of Pakistan's independence that emerged from a diverse tapestry of cultures, languages and ethnicities. 14th of August is not only a celebration of political freedom, it is a testament to the ability of a nation to come together to overcome mammoth challenges. Pakistan's flag, with its green representing the Muslim majority and white symbolizing religious minorities, embodies the principle of unity in diversity that continues to shape the nation's identity. Second, no obstacle is too unsurmountable to be overcome if a person is driven by a deep sense of purpose. Self-belief ignites the imagination of nations and powers their journey towards the destination. As we celebrate the 76th Independence Day today, we need to summon the spirit that marked the independence movement and employ the lesson of unity and self-belief to chart the way forward. There is no denying the importance of many milestones we have achieved in the last 7.5 decades, often against opposing circumstances. We have faced the worst natural disasters, conflicts and wars, and always managed to build back better. All along the way, we have jealously guarded the gift of freedom that we so passionately prize. As we celebrate Independence Day, we stand in complete solidarity with the oppressed people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, who are waging a struggle for their right to self-determination. Pakistan remains committed to providing political, moral and diplomatic support to them, despite a 4-year military siege and complete information blackout. the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir have displayed remarkable resilience and defiance against the Indian oppressive apparatus. We call upon the international community and human rights organizations to take note of the rights abuses in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Our stance remains firm, advocating for a peaceful resolution of the dispute in line with the UN resolutions, recognizing the right of Kashmiri people to decide their own future through a free and fair plebiscite. The 14th of August is more than just a date. It is a symbol of the Pakistan nation's resilience, courage, and unwavering commitment to freedom. As the nation commemorates this day, it is an opportunity to reflect on the sacrifices of the past, celebrate the achievements of the present, and envision a brighter future for our people. The spirit of independence continues to inspire Pakistanis to overcome challenges and work towards a nation that embodies the principle of justice, equality, and prosperity for all. On this day, let us remember the sacrifices of our forefathers and pledge to uphold the values that define our great nation. Happy Independence Day.
Now I will request our Consul General Khalil Ahmed Bajwa to read out the message from the President of Pakistan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before I read the message of the President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, let me first of all welcome all members of Parliament and members of Provincial Parliament, deputy mayors, and other distinguished guests who have taken out time this morning despite a working day and have joined us to celebrate this auspicious day, that is the Independence Day of Pakistan. A few words about the community, since I am new to this country and to this city. I have taken over my assignment just few weeks ago. Let me tell you that I have served in many countries of the world, including Turkey, United Kingdom, Central Asia, and at some of the stations we had huge Pakistani diaspora with whom I have been interacting. But let me tell you, dear brothers and sisters, that the kind of dynamic Pakistani community I have found here in Canada is remarkable. I'm very delighted to see that our Pakistani community is well integrated into the local systems. They are maintaining very close liaison and contact with the local elected representatives, and they are contributing a lot to the local society and economy. I'm really proud of you people, the Pakistani community here, living in Toronto in general, in particular, and Canada in general. Now, with reference to Independence Day of Pakistan, I would read out the message of the President of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, His Excellency Mr. Arif Alvi. I congratulate all my compatriots on Pakistan's 76th Independence Day anniversary. On this day, we pay tribute to the sacrifices rendered by our founding fathers and workers of the Pakistan movement. The stories of those people who faced hardships, endured oppression, and braved immense challenges to reach Pakistan serve as a source of inspiration for our future generations. We should value the sacrifices of our forefathers, for the creation of Pakistan and work for the prosperity of our people. 76 years ago on this day, Pakistan gained independence. After the historic struggle of the Muslims of subcontinent under the dynamic leadership of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Muslims of India wanted a homeland for themselves where they could freely order their individual and collective lives in accordance with the teachings of Islam. This day marks the culmination of a democratic and political struggle in our quest for freedom from the colonial rule. This day also gives us the opportunity for introspection. We should reflect on the nation's progress so far, prevailing challenges and opportunities for growth. It is a time to renew our commitment to building a stronger and more prosperous Pakistan as envisioned by the father of the nation. I urge my fellow countrymen to work for the welfare and uplift of deprived sections of the society. Let's pledge to uphold the principles of democracy, freedom, equality, tolerance, forgiveness, socio-economic justice, and moral and ethical values as enunciated by Islam. On this important day, let's also remember our oppressed brothers and sisters in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, facing Indian atrocities for decades. India's illegal action, including ending Jammu and Kashmir's special legal status in 2019, have further deteriorated the human rights situation in the valley in the form of extrajudicial killings, torture, and illegal detentions. We stand with our Kashmiri brothers and sisters and assure them of unwavering and continued political, diplomatic, and moral support for their legitimate right to self-determination. On this occasion, I urge the entire Pakistani nation to remain steadfast and work wholeheartedly for the development of the country. There is a need to unite to cope with social, political, economic, and security challenges facing the nation today. So let's resolve that we will not hesitate to offer any sacrifice for the security, prosperity, and development of the country. Happy Independence Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I will now request our Honourable Member of Parliament, Robert Oliphant, for his brief remarks.
Thank you, Consul General, and welcome to Toronto, to Ontario, and to Canada. You have a tremendous community which you are serving, and a few of them are here today. This is just a sample of the wonderful Pakistani Canadians of Pakistani origin that you will enjoy. They will challenge you, they will give to you support, and they will be a constant source of energy and love for you. So welcome, and trust me that you are well taken care of. Deputy Consul General, thank you for your welcome as always. And when you welcomed us as dignitaries, you mentioned that we were all equally welcome and we were all equally honorable. And I want to mention that that extends beyond the first row. In this room, we are all equally welcome and we are all equally honorable. And if there is one thing that we celebrate and take away on Pakistan independence every day, it is the vision of Pakistan that Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah had for Pakistan. And what that was about, and what when I am in Parliament sometimes and at a loss for words and thinking about what it is we need to do in the Canadian Parliament, I will reach back into words that Quaid-e-Azam wrote. The quotes that he has given us that talk about that battle between the pen and the sword and how it goes on, but what is more powerful is the power of women. And he said that and he lived that. He talked about the importance of inclusion. He talked about the importance of respect. He talked about the importance of dignity. And there's one quote that is always in my head. And he said this: we are starting in the days where there is no discrimination, no distinction between one community and another, no discrimination between one caste or creed and another. We are starting with the fundamental principle that we are all citizens, equal citizens of one state. Those words reflect importantly in Canada as much as in Pakistan. And they're a vision that we uphold on this day, on August 14th, every year, to remind us of the important contributions that Pakistani Canadians are making in business, in the arts, in culture, in the professions, in education, in politics, in governance, and in making Canada the best country in the world. It's always dangerous to highlight two people, but of course I have to acknowledge Iqra and Salma. Salma Zahid and Iqra Khalid for their ongoing leadership in the House of Commons. They do that not as Pakistani MPs, but as members of parliament who have Pakistani origins, and that's different because what they are is representing the best of all of us in the House of Commons. Francesco, of course, you're there too, and others are there, but I just need to highlight these two because every day our country is made better by their work. Every day your voices are heard, as are every voices, whether they're from Pakistan or not, in Mississauga and Scarborough and Toronto, the GTA and Ontario, a strong, forceful, dignified, gracious voice. That is what you bring to this country, and it's happening in Parliament, and we thank you for that. Pakistan Zindabad, long live Pakistan.
Thank you so much, Rob. I will now request our very honorable Member of Parliament, Salma Zahid, for her remarks.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Pakistan, Zindabad, Canada, Zindabad. Honorable Consul General Khalil Bajwa Sahab, welcome to Canada. It's really an honor and pleasure to welcome you here. I'm very sure that you will really enjoy your tenure with a very vibrant Pakistani community here. You have been in different parts of the world, but the community which you will find here, like you will have an amazing, you and your family would have an amazing experience. It's really good to be joined by my colleagues, Honorable Rob Oliphant. We always call him Rob Bhai. When we are at Pakistani events, he is Rob Bhai. Iqra Khalid, and my seatmate in the House of Commons, Francesco Sorbara, and all the other elected officials, and my fellow Pakistani brothers and sisters. आज का दिन हम आज़ादी के 76 साल मना रहे हैं और ये मुल्क बहुत कुर्बानियों के बाद हासिल हुआ। आज हमें ये अहद करना चाहिए कि हम जो भी इस मुल्क के लिए कर सकते हैं हमें करना चाहिए। पिछले ये 7.5 डेकेड्स का सफ़र पाकिस्तान के लिए आसान नहीं है और 1940 जब पाकिस्तान का विज़न पेश किया गया लाहौर मीनार पाकिस्तान पे, उससे लेके 14 अगस्त 1947 तक, जब तक ये सब्ज़ हलाली परचम लहराया नहीं गया, बहुत कुर्बानियाँ इस मुल्क के लिए दी गई और पिछले 75 साल में भी बहुत ज़्यादा कुर्बानियाँ दी गई। तो हमें आज फादर ऑफ द नेशन कायदे आज़म मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना और हमारे फोर फादर्स ने जितनी भी कुर्बानियाँ दी हैं, हमें आज उन सबको ट्रिब्यूट पेश करना चाहिए और ये ऐद करना चाहिए और दुआ करनी चाहिए कि अल्लाह इस धरती को हमेशा हमेशा के लिए आबाद रखे। हम जहाँ भी रहेंगे, दुनिया के जिस कोने में रहेंगे, लिटरली मेरी वालदा कहती थी कि बेटी मेरी 7 समुंदर पार गई है, तो 7 समुंदर पार भी हमारी पहचान जो है वो हमेशा यही रहेगी कि हम पाकिस्तानी। मेरे बच्चों से जब भी कोई पूछता है हु यू आर, फ्रॉम वेयर यू केम, तो वो हमेशा यही कहते हैं कि जी वी आर कैनेडियन मुस्लिम्स ऑफ पाकिस्तानी ऑरिजिन। ये एक ऐसी पहचान है जो हमेशा हमें दुनिया के किसी भी कोने में हमारी यही पहचान है। तो आप सबका बहुत शुक्रिया कि आप लोग आज ये परचम लहराने के लिए इकट्ठे हुए हैं. And at this moment, I really want to thank all Canadians of Pakistani origin for their contribution in all walks of life here in Canada. You really are there for the community. You have made a lot of contributions and continue to make contributions in making Canada as one of the diverse and the most successful country in the world. Let's continue to work together to make sure that we build a better community where no one is left behind. Thank you once again to all the staff at the consulate for arranging this flag raising, और आप सबको जश्न आज़ादी की बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. आज हमें कायदे आज़म, I will end with 3 golden words of कायदे आज़म मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना: unity, faith and discipline. मैं जब भी पाकिस्तान लैंड करती हूँ और गुजर के इस्लामाबाद जाती हूँ तो ये लफ्ज़ हमेशा मेरे जहन में वो देख के वो जो लिखे हुए हैं हम मुझे याद दिलाते हैं कि हमें ये इन 3 लफ्ज़ों को हमेशा अपनी ज़िंदगी का एक हिस्सा बनाना चाहिए, so that our nation remains alive forever. Jazakallah.
Thank you, Honorable Member of Parliament. I was once in a flag hoisting ceremony, and a lady there said that in Pakistan are our roots, and in Canada are our fruits. So our fruits won't be sweeter if our roots are not strong. So I think that is the take-home message today. I will now request Honorable Member of Parliament Francisco Sorbara for his remarks.
Good morning, and Deputy Consul General. It's quite the honor to come up here. I wasn't anticipating providing remarks. I had read some information with regards to Pakistan's Independence Day, but I would like to say, our country is blessed because we are diverse, and we strive for inclusivity day after day, and that's what makes Canada a very, very special place to live, and that's why each and every single Canadian, the approximately 40 million Canadians that make up this country, are blessed to call Canada home. So to the approximately, according to the Prime Minister's statement this morning, the approximately 300,000 Canadians of Pakistani origin or Pakistani heritage, I know how important it is to remember the country that we came from, that our parents came from. And for me, in the 1950s, and 60s, my parents came from Italy to Canada for seeking a better life, much like many Pakistanis from Pakistan have come to Canada. So with that, I wish Pakistani Canadians, when they look back at their homeland, a very blessed and auspicious, I'll use that term, auspicious, 77th anniversary of their independence. So with that, I wish everyone a great day. And Consul General, welcome to the city of Vaughan. We're proud to host you here as a consul. And I wish you much success in your term as Consul General here. And to everyone gathered, thank you very much for the kind invitation this morning. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Deputy Consul.
Honorable MP. I will now request Honorable Member of Provincial Parliament, Sheriff Sabawi, for his remarks.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here today to represent the provincial government. I know that Minister Khalid should be here, but he was unfortunately not able to make it for an emergency. So on behalf of myself, on behalf of Premier Doug Ford, I wish all the Pakistani community a happy 76th Independence Day. And occasions like Independence Day actually very, very important for many aspects. One of them is to remind us about the ancestors who did work it hard for a country to born. And that's very inspiring for even the new generation on believing in an idea, working hard, and get things done, dreams coming true. Two aspects of that I would like to cover, like the flag, the green and white. It's very inspiring to see that people 76 years ago thought about integration of the minorities and majorities, and even representing that in the flag. This is very early diversity and inclusion, and this is talks about uh, intellectual thinking about the future of the country. And we here in Canada enjoy the multi-diversity and cultural diversity in Canada. And the Pakistani community is a very remarkable piece of this multicultural fabric of Canada. I enjoy being in the with the Pakistani community all the time, and I would like to welcome the new Consul General. We met a few times in different occasions. I wish you all the success, and I think you are lucky to be here in Canada with a very vibrant Pakistani community. Building bridges with our home countries is very important because it's fulfilled a very important belief in our hearts as immigrants to keep our roots, to keep our culture, and deliver that to our second generation. Occasions like that, it create a patriotism in our new generations towards their home countries. So again, I wish you all the best for the country, for Pakistan. You have a very marvelous Pakistani diaspora in Canada here, and I would like to wish you all a happy Independence Day. I have a token of appreciation if you kindly can join me.
Thank you very much indeed.
Honorable Member, Provincial Parliament. I will now request our Honorable Member, Provincial Parliament, Stephanie Bowman, for her brief remarks.
So sorry. So sorry. Somebody was going to do it eventually. Apologies. Well, thank you all for the invitation to be here today. It's very lovely to meet the new Consul General as well as his wife and his family. Thank you for the warm welcome. And I have to say that I'm a new MPP still relatively, just elected last year. And so it's a great privilege for me to come to this kind of event because it helps me learn. It helps me learn about the community in Don Valley West. Many of you may know, in fact, at least one of my constituents is here today. We have a very big Pakistani Canadian community, and people continue to arrive, newcomers. And so I have the good fortune to be able to meet with those people to help support them as they try to access resources here in Ontario, whether it's healthcare or education, finding homes, learning to navigate the system. I also, though, want to say that as a still relatively new member of Provincial Parliament, that I've had a very gracious welcome from the community, especially in Thorncliffe Park in my riding. So I just want to acknowledge that. They've been very gracious, including helping me pick out outfits like this. So I've learned a lot today, and I appreciate that opportunity. So thank you so much for having me, and I hope all of you have a wonderful celebration together with your friends and families today. Thank you. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I do have height restrictions. Good morning. I'm Maliya Shahid, Deputy Mayor and Regional Councillor for Town of Whitby. First of all, let me welcome Consul General. A warmest welcome from Town of Whitby and from all of us over here today. Indeed, you are in the best country, Canada, after Pakistan. Today, we mark the 76th Independence Day of Pakistan. A significant day for the people in the community of Pakistani heritage. So many beautiful words have been said today, and it is a beautiful opportunity to be here with you to celebrate past achievement as well the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. The road to Pakistan independence was not an easy one. It required courage, resilience, and determination. Many had struggled and sacrificed to achieve this dream of a land free from colonial rule where people of all backgrounds enjoy freedom and self-determination. Since 1947, much progress has been made to transform Pakistan into a young nation that stands strong in the face of challenges. The people of Pakistan have incredible potential. Through their hard work, dedication, and innovation, they are shaping a brighter future for themselves and a generation to come. But the journey isn't finished. Like any developing country, Pakistan faces challenges and must continue to work towards being a progressive nation with commitment to economic prosperity and the opportunity of every citizen to achieve their potential, inshallah. As we raise the flag today, let us remind us of all the sacrifices of those who fought of independence and serve as an inspiration to work towards a Pakistan that embodies the ideals of freedom, justice, and prosperity. With this, Pakistan, Zindabad. Canada, Zindabad. Jazakallah, thank you.
But not the least, I will now request Deputy Mayor Michael Chen, for his remarks.
I think we need to triple the size of this surface here. Thank you very much for helping out. Over the years, I've been to this location, exact location, a few times, and Council General, this is a great place to work. Ontario is a great place to live, and Canada is a great place to enjoy. I really wish you stay successful, stay in Canada. I think I have a high ceiling here. Council General, political leaders in governments, community leaders, foreign dignitaries, men and women in uniform, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. As you mark this historical day of independence, it is an honor to be here today and bring warmest greeting from the city of Markham, our mayor, Frank Scabetti, and members of council. Today, we join you in celebrating the great nation of Pakistan, its people, its culture, its tradition, and its rich heritage, from which you draw great strength, pride, and inspiration. Today, we join you in this remembrance of the fundamental values that matter to all mankind: equality, self-determination and governance, and the inherent right to freedom, for which your founders struggled and sacrificed so much to achieve with courage and faith. Here at home, in our vibrant, diverse community in your region, this morning is also an opportunity to celebrate individuals of Pakistani descent who are our cherished friends and neighbors, and their many valuable contributions to our community's social, cultural, and economic growth, past, present, and future. I wish to thank you for your invitation to celebrate. It has been a privilege to stand together with you as you raise the flag of Pakistan. Please accept my very best wishes for the continued peace, progress, and prosperity of the nation of Pakistan. Here I do have a certificate of appreciation from our mayor, Frank Scabetti, which I would like Council General to come over, and the certificate is signed by our mayor, Frank Scabetti, and thank you very much.
Allahu Akbar. Nare Risalat. Ya Rasulullah. Nare Haidari. Pakistan Zindabad. Pakistan Zindabad.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Hina Siddiqui from Canada One TV. Tonight we are here at Consulate General of Pakistan in Vaughan, and we are attending Independence Day celebration. Well, I have with me Mr. Bajwa and newly appointed Consulate General. तो चलिए बात करते हैं इनसे और पूछते हैं आज की तकरीर की जो फीडबैक है क्या देंगे आप?
जी, मुझे इंतहाई खुशी हुई है कि मैंने कनाडा में अभी रिसेंटली ज्वाइन किया है, तो मैंने देखा कि हमारी पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी माशाल्लाह यहाँ पे बहुत वाइब्रेंट है और तमाम शोबाए ज़िंदगी में अपनी अपनी खिदमत जो है वो अंजाम दे रहे हैं। तो आज के यौम पाकिस्तान के हवाले से मैं अपनी तरफ से तमाम पाकिस्तानी डायस्पोरा को जश्न आज़ादी की मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। ठोल तमाम पाकिस्तानियों को कनाडा में और दुनिया में जहाँ भी है सोनम चे पुख्तान दी पाकिस्तानियान दी दुनिया के हर से दाइदा तरफा टोलता जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक डेरा मनना अवल्ला खाद आबाद लरा अल्लाह दे पाकिस्तान खाद आबाद लरी अल्लाह पाकिस्तान को भी खाद और आबाद रखे हमेशा के लिए। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
And Pakistan Zindabad, happy Pakistan Independence Day to all Pakistanis celebrating all over the world. इसके साथ साथ मैं ये भी कहूँगा कि आज का दिन तजदीद अहद का दिन भी है कि जिसमें हमें कायदे आज़म के सुनहरी असूल यूनिटी, फेथ और डिसिप्लिन की जितनी ज़रूरत है शायद पहले कभी ना हो। हमें मिलजुल कर इत्तेहाद, ईमान और तंजीम के इस सबक को याद करना है और आगे भी अपनी आने वाली जनरेशन्स को भी आगे पहुँचाना है। कनाडा में रहते हुए स्पेशली हमें ये चीज़ मुयस्सर है कि कनाडा में डाइवर्सिटी की और इंक्लूसिवनेस की उतनी कदर कीमत है जितनी शायद कहीं दुनिया में और ना हो। और आज जैसे एक बात की गई कि कनाडा अगर फ्रूट है या उस फ्रूट से मुस्तफ़ीद होता है तो पाकिस्तान वो रूट्स हैं और पाकिस्तानी वो जड़ें हैं कि जिनके साथ हमें अपना राब्ता जितना मजबूत रखेंगे कनाडा भी उससे ज़्यादा मुस्तफ़ीद होगा और पाकिस्तान भी उससे ज़्यादा बहरमंद होगा। तो पाकिस्तान के इस दिन के ऊपर इस जश्न आज़ादी के मौके पर आपको वंस अगेन बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद और जहाँ भी हों आप महफूज रहें और पाकिस्तान और पाकिस्तानियत की खिदमत करते रहें। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूँ अकबर वड़ाइज और आज हम पाकिस्तान का 76वां यौम आज़ादी पाकिस्तान कौंसलर जनरल में ऑब्ज़र्व कर रहे हैं और यहाँ पे हलील बाजवा साहब ने चार्ज संभालिया है एज ए कौंसलर जनरल और आज का जो पैगाम था वो वही पैगाम था जो कायद-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना का कौम को पैगाम था, यूनिटी, फेथ एंड डिसिप्लिन। लाखों हज़ारों कुर्बानियाँ देने के बाद ये मुल्क हदादात वजूद में आया और दो कौमी नज़रिए की बुनियाद पर जो हमें एक बरसगीर पाक हिंद में पीछे किया जा रहा था तो हमने आज़ादी हासिल की। लेकिन आज जो मुल्क के हालात हैं उसमें हमें दोबारा से इस मुल्क के लिए तजदीद वफा करने की ज़रूरत है कि हमारे मुल्क में हमने आज़ादी तो हासिल कर ली लेकिन हमें बाकायदा आज़ादी मिलनी चाहिए। हम जो हमारे फंडामेंटल राइट्स हैं, एक बेसिक जस्टिस है, वो पाकिस्तान में सर्व की जानी चाहिए। हमारे पाकिस्तान के मायानाज हीरो और पाकिस्तान तहरीक इंसाफ के चेयरमैन इमरान खान जो इस वक्त पाबंद सलासल में है उनको इंसाफ मिलना चाहिए और हम अपनी आवाज़ बुलंद करेंगे। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, इमरान खान जिंदाबाद।
This is Maha। आप सब लोगों को मेरी तरफ से 76th इंडिपेंडेंस डे ऑफ पाकिस्तान बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो। हम लोग यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान काउंसलेट जो वॉन में है वहाँ पे खड़े हैं और मुझे आप लोगों से सिर्फ एक चीज़ पूछती थी जिस चीज़ ने मुझे बड़ा यहाँ पे डिस्टर्ब किया है। वो मुझे डिस्टर्ब जिस चीज़ ने किया है वो ये है कि यहाँ पे 4 पुलिस ऑफिसर्स हैं। आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू नो कि क्या हम लोग अभी भी आज़ाद हैं कि हम अपने इंडिपेंडेंस डे जो कि हम पाकिस्तान काउंसलेट में आके फ्लैग रेजिंग सेरेमनी में हम लोगों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, हमने यहाँ पे सब लोगों से मिले, स्पीचेस सुनी, केक काटा, लेकिन 4 पुलिस वाले हमारे इर्द गिर्द यहाँ पे खड़े हुए थे। इज़ दिस आज़ादी? इज़ दिस एक्चुअली इंडिपेंडेंस? थिंक अबाउट इट। थैंक यू सो मच एंड दिस इज़ महा किताबी।
अस्सलामुअलैकुम। सलमा जाहिद, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट फॉर द राइडिंग ऑफ स्कार्बरो सेंटर। आप सबको मेरी तरफ से जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक। आज का जो दिन है हम पाकिस्तान के बनने के 76 ईयर्स की एनिवर्सरी मना रहे हैं। हमें आज सबको ये अहद करना चाहिए कि हम जो भी इस मुल्क के लिए कर सकते हैं हम वो करें। मेक श्योर करें कि पाकिस्तान हमेशा आबाद रहे। आज हमें कायद आज़म मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना के 3 गोल्डन अल्फाज यूनिटी, फेथ, डिसिप्लिन पर अमल करने का अहद करना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर हम इन 3 लफ्ज़ों को अपनी ज़िंदगी का एक हिस्सा बना लें तो ये धरती हमेशा आबाद रहेगी। आज का दिन हमें जो भी हमारे फोर फादर्स ने सेक्रीफाइसेस दिए हैं उनको ट्रिब्यूट पेश करने का दिन है, क्योंकि ये मुल्क आसानी से हासिल नहीं हुआ, बहुत कुर्बानियों के बाद हासिल हुआ है। तो आप सबको मेरी तरफ से जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, कनाडा जिंदाबाद।
आज लोग हम यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान कॉन्सुलेट जनरल में आए हुए थे। यहाँ पर पाकिस्तान का 76 इंडिपेंडेंस डे मना रहे हैं और यहाँ पर बड़े जोश जज्बे से हमने मनाया। यहाँ पर अभी फ्लैग सेरेमनी की और यहाँ पे काफ़ी पार्लियामेंट यहाँ पे आए हुए थे जो ऑटोवा से, और यहाँ के जो मकामी MPP हैं वो लोग भी आए हुए थे यहाँ पर। तो जो लोग भी नाज़रीन तो टीवी को देख रहे हैं, मेरी तरफ से जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक हो। और
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरी तरफ से तमाम पाकिस्तानियों को दुनिया में जहाँ कहीं भी पाकिस्तानी मौजूद हैं 14 अगस्त का बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद मैं सबको देता हूँ। इंडिपेंडेंस डे ऑफ पाकिस्तान, कांग्रेचुलेशन टू एवरीवन। तो मेरी तरफ से तमाम पाकिस्तानियों को जश्न आज़ादी मुबारक हो।
Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Akhtar Abbas Jafri. Very happy Independence Day to our Pakistani community in Canada. And Pakistan Zindabad, Canada Zindabad.
I hope you have enjoyed today's program. और इसी तरह से हम Canada One आपको लेके आता है जगह जगह जो हमारे तमाम इवेंट्स होते हैं हमारे शहर में, टोरंटो में, GTA में, और इसी तरह से हमारा साथ देती रहिए. Keep watching Canada One TV and please don't forget to write your feedback at Canada One TV. Thank you so much.